What's going on, YouTube? I got a very interesting video for you guys today. It was gonna be on bond number 9's Dubai Citrine, but that bottle broke. Thankfully, it was just a 7 milliliter bonbon like the amber one that I reviewed. I did get to wear it 2 times on skin before it broke in the kitchen. Made my kitchen smell fantastic, but I'll do a short synopsis of that. No, the Dubai Citrine is not worth $600. It's a female take on a blue fragrance. Leans slightly feminine with more florals in the base. Very good opening. I do like the fragrance and I would have worn it all summer, even though it leans more feminine because it's got a beautiful red berry, fir blossom, seaweed, and bergamot opening. Very juicy, very sweet, very blue. But those floral notes do stick around and they're not too floral to where I wouldn't say a man could wear this, because again, I would have worn it all summer if I didn't break the bonbon. So it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. I wish I had the thing for you to review it for you, but I did get to wear it twice at least. I'm gonna reshoot the Riverside Drive video just so I can give you guys something. Now, this was my first video I ever did, and I think it'll be good to kind of go back to it. One, because the quality was terrible in that video, and I really just wanted to get the content out there. God forbid somebody else had a 20-year-old bottle of Riverside Drive and that was waiting for the new one to come out to compare. As stupid as it may sound, that was kind of my biggest fear. It's like, well, I just need to get the video out and start the channel, and as long as I get the information out, now I can reshoot it later and also give you a more detailed opinion and comparison, because I've worn this about 3 or 4 times since I bought the new bottle. Now, every time I wear it, I'll take the new one, spray it on one arm, take the old one, spray it on the other arm. It's one of those things that's gonna allow me to get a more in-depth comparison on what the dry down and the mid notes really are between the new and the old. And I have to say, the old one is on this arm here, and the new one is on my left arm. The new one, it really does have a sweeter pineapple and almost like a milk chocolatey kind of patchouli note on there. And that's a singular note. I really don't get milk chocolate at all in this fragrance, but in terms of the patchouli difference, this one seems to be a little bit more herbal. And the pineapple on the old one, I believe in my first video I said it was a little bit more concentrated. I don't know if I would say that now. I would just say it's different. Now the pineapple and the water fruit notes on this are sweeter, or this one it's a little bit more tangy, acidic, still sweet, still semi-sweet, but when you ever smell or eat a pineapple, you do get a lot of citrus and tang along with sweetness from that. So I like them both. Could that be a little bit different of a note that's developed in this because it's older and some of the alcohol and water have evaporated and it's 20 years old? Of course. But when you're doing fragrances and you're using mostly natural ingredients, I hear bond is usually about 70% natural, some 30% synthetic, and it all varies depending on what fragrance it is. Some stuff that's just the realistic part of the fragrance community is that they're banning things that are natural, certain types of musks, ambergris, other things like that. You're seeing ambroxan come up as a synthetic compound for ambergris. All sorts of things are changing. So it is difficult for these fragrance companies to replicate something, and I think they did a very good job of that. In my first video, I said it as well. Excellent job on Bond 9 for releasing it pretty close to the retail price they did 20 years ago. They could have made a laundry list of excuses why they, charge 50 to 60 more bucks. Everything's more expensive. So good job on them for rewarding their customers. I will continue to review these. I will be wearing this one more by itself and trying to save the original one, because I would like to see the original one make it to 2033 so I could have a 30-year-old bottle of the original Riverside. I'll be monitoring it. Doesn't show any signs of going off. Obviously for this video, you see some light coming in. They're always kept in the boxes and air conditioning, so 10 minutes for a video is not gonna hurt them, but I will be monitoring this. If I do feel like maybe it's starting to go off, I will be tanking this thing down. I'll wear it every day, I don't care. So I usually don't do that. I hardly ever wear fragrances back to back. But this one, if something ever were to happen and I thought, oh man, I really need to hurry up, yeah, you'll be smelling me wearing a lot of Riverside Drive, I'll tell you that. So until then, I'm gonna be wearing a lot more of this one now that I've done the reshoot for the comparison, but I just think you guys should know my opinions haven't changed much. Still a great job. I don't know if I would really have a preference. Of course, I would say the original because it was my first introduction to Riverside Drive, but man, the new one is so good too. Just if you ever had any consideration or doubts, wondering if you should buy a new one, if it's gonna live up to your memory, just go ahead and get a bottle. I don't know if you'll find them on discounters yet because it is a newer release from them, but good job, Bond. Bring back all the classics. Guys, until next time, I got Amouage Royal Tobacco for you guys. I'm gonna put it on in the morning time. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with that video later in the afternoon, do a video outside with having a drink and a cigar, reviewing that fragrance for you, but I will make sure to put it on in the morning so I get a good idea of that fragrance before I light up a cigar and kind of do a fun video with Amouage Royal Tobacco from their Opus line. Till next time, guys. Bye.